Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. So today is a special video. It is the first video in a new collaboration that Lori over at Lori Hooks and I are doing this year. So it's going to be a year-long collaboration that we are doing. And it is going to be so much fun, guys. So if you don't know Lori, make sure that you hop on over to her channel and check her out. She is a super cool lady and I just adore her. All of her info will be linked down below. So make sure you go and check her out. So our collaboration is called Hooked on Wreaths. And this year we are going to make a wreath for every season of the year. So we'll have 4 wreaths by the end of the year. And since where we live is getting ready to transition from winter into spring, our first collaboration video sets will be the spring edition. So it'll be Hooked on Wreaths collaboration spring edition. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down each one into 3 videos. So we're going to have the introduction video, which is today, where we're going to introduce what wreath we've chosen, what yarns we're going to use, and materials and that kind of thing. The second video is going to be in a couple of weeks, and it'll be like a progression video. Like you'll see what we've been up to, if we've run into any challenges or anything like that. And then the final video will be the reveal video. So we are super excited to do this collaboration for you guys, and we want you to participate too. So on the final, the reveal video, which will be on the first day of spring, and for spring, it'll be March the 20th, I believe. So if you guys have made any wreaths that you want us to showcase, or you want to make a wreath along with us, we will showcase your makes in our reveal video. So I know that Lori is going to be accepting pictures to show during her reveal video, and I will accept pictures. And it doesn't even have to be a wreath that you made like recently. Like if you made a wreath a couple years ago, let us see it. We're super excited. So, are you guys excited about this collaboration? Because I sure am. I am going to show you guys the wreath that I picked. Now, I did have a hard time picking out a wreath because I kept flip-flopping between the ones that I wanted to do, but I finally landed on one, and it is this beautiful wreath right here. It is called the Easter wreath, and I found it in this book right here. It is Crochet Wreaths for the Home. Now, I did purchase this book on the Kindle for $2.99. I think it may still be $2.99. I purchased mine a while ago, and because I loved the wreath on the cover, and I really wanted to do that, but I just never did. But when Lori and I decided to do this wreath, I didn't even remember I had this book. And it was the amigurumi book tag that had me look through all of my electronic stuff. And I was like, I will have this book. Flipped through it, and I seen this, and I just fell in love with this wreath. So this is the wreath that I'm going to make, y'all. I'm so excited. So I decided to actually use like the wicker or the, sorry, my nose itch, willow branch thing. So I ordered one off of Amazon, and I'll tell you guys, I had a hard time finding one that was like a Prime like one. Like I could pay to have somebody else ship it, but I'm a Prime member, so I wanted one from Prime. So the one that I found is actually, it's not white, it's like a light gray. But I thought that'll do. It is pretty, it is chunky, it is exactly what I wanted it to be. So I did order this wreath, and now I'm going to show you guys the yarn. And it is living in this a beautiful tote bag that is very springy, and that's where I got it from. Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast. I think it was last spring, maybe. It's so pretty. It's got this flap with a button. And then on the inside, it's got pockets. It's got like a little place for you to stick your hook. So I'm super excited about that. Now look at all those colors. I've got a lot of colors here, guys. So this is a stash buster project too, because I'm using stuff left over from yarn left over from that 3D granny square blanket I done last year, and it's the Paint Box Cotton Decays. So it's a 3-weight yarn. I don't know what the pattern calls for. It's a 3-weight, but it was some brand I never heard of. But I'm going to be using Kingfisher Blue, Daffodil Yellow, very pretty. I think I'll just be using like a small amount of black. There's fuzzies on that. This one is called Washed Teal. This was one of my favorite colors, and I don't have a whole lot left, so I'm going to try to use all of this up on this project. So it might be heavy on the washed teal. This one is called Lime Green. There's not a lot of this one left either. This is Duck Egg Blue. I'm going to try to use all of that up as well. This one's called Spearmint. These skeins have had a rough life, I feel like. Ooh, this one's called Light Champagne. So it's like a it's like a milky white, I guess. Milky white. This one is called Rose Red. This one's called Bubblegum Pink. This one's called Tea Rose. I really like this color too. It's like a purpley pinkish color. I really like that. And then the last one is called Blush. So that is all of the colors that I'm going to be using. And I believe the hook size that I'll be using is a 3.5 millimeter hook. Is that a... It's an E size hook. Size E, 3.5 millimeter. Let's scoop all these skeins back up. So yeah, so that is the wreath that I'm going to be making for the spring video. For the spring edition of Hooked on Wreaths. Now, like I said, I'm going to have all of Lori's links down below. I believe she's going to make a playlist for our videos, so I'll have that linked below, and I'll have her first video linked, and her channel in general. Like I said, if you don't know Lori, please go hang out with her. She makes some awesome stuff. I've seen her make gnomes and blankets. So she's an amazing person. She's a wonderful crocheter, and she is fun to hang out with and just crochet with while she's showing us all of her makes. So that is all that I have for you guys for this video. And remember, if you guys want to join along with us and make a spring wreath, you just guys get started, because our final reveal will be on the first day of spring on March the 20th. So guys, I will see you in 2 weeks, and I will show you what progress I've made on this wreath. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I don't know how I'm going to do the bow. I'm not a bow maker. I've tried and I've failed miserably before, but I'm going to give it another whirl. And I don't know about those like little sprig things that are poking out. I may do something a little bit different. I don't know. I will let you guys know in 2 weeks what I come up with, okay? So I will let you guys go tonight, and I cannot wait to see you guys in 2 weeks and show you what I've been doing. All right, you guys have a good evening. Bye.